What is that, like a cabbage? Someone throw a cabbage in the woods? Anyways. Oh, we lost the sun. Well, what's going on, guys? It's the Hot Baron, and today I want to talk about my beautiful but unwanted Suzuki 2007 Suzuki C50. It's an 800cc bike, 800cc cruiser, if you're not aware, and it's in great condition, but it's fun to ride, but I don't like it, and that's what I want to talk to you about in today's video. I paid about $2,000 for this. I think $2,200. It did come with bags and a windshield. I took them off, and it did come with like some cover for the seat here, but I put this on for the old girlfriend. She hasn't ridden with me yet, and I'll probably sell it before she does. There's the beautiful sun again. You guys check out how shiny it is. Let's walk over here. You guys can see how shiny that beauty is. It's got a few extras, right? Got some extra lights. Got the highway pegs. Got the flat, the floorboards. It's comfortable. It's comfortable enough, but I don't like it, you guys. I mean, it sounds great. We do have an aftermarket exhaust, but I just don't like it. And in today's video, I'm going to explain why I don't like this bike. It's a great bike overall. Actually, you can already see one thing here I don't like is I don't find it that comfortable. So I've already put on this pad from my old bike. MadDog gear pad. It was for an adventure bike, but I will link this in the description below if you do want to improve the comfort on your cruiser. They make a cruiser size one, and it does make it a lot more comfortable. But let's hop on, and I'll explain to you guys my thoughts about this bike and why I don't really like it and why I'm already selling it. Is this loose already? No. All right, well, let's go for a rip. So one thing I want to share right off the bat, funny story, and I hope it starts. It does kind of gets angry when you try to start it after it's just been turned off. See, like a little bit of a hesitation there. Maybe that's a cruiser thing. Anyways, let's go see what's up here. Alright guys, so I actually started with a story, but it got so long-winded that I had to stop. I'll explain it in a different video probably. Anyways, what I really want to talk about in this video is why I don't like this bike, even though there's like nothing at all wrong with it. But for me, it's just not a good bike at all. So, if you've watched my other videos, I've always wanted a cruiser, and I wasn't really particular. I did want something fuel injected and cheap, right? So I got this bike for $2,000. I think I said at the beginning, super cheap. It's got 38,000 kilometers. That's not a lot to me at all. Some people think that's a lot. It's not a lot to me at all. Great condition. It's got some upgrades I showed you. Sounds great. Sounds amazing. I love the sound. It's a very like surprisingly light bike. I think it is like over 600 pounds, but when you're on the road, it feels really light. The C50, and it's 800cc, so it's not crazy. I was looking at the Vulcan, I think 900 or Vulcan 800. I think 900. I was looking at the Nomad 1500, which is a much bigger bike. Unfortunately, it doesn't fit in my garage. I've been storing it outside. It's too big. And so I get on it, and right away, within an hour of riding, well, within the first 2 minutes, I noticed like everything is just vibrating. Like the floorboards vibrate. When you put your feet on the highway pegs, they vibrate. You can feel it all through the whole. You can feel it all through the whole bike. Not a big deal. I do my first ride, and after an hour, I just get up this stretch, and my butt is completely numb. Right? It's never happened to me. And I'm also noticing like some lower back issues. Right? I generally don't have any lower back issues. So I get off the bike, my butt is completely numb, like it feels so weird. And I guess this is a common problem with cruisers, especially these V-twins. I guess this is a common problem with cruisers, and that's why people upgrade the seats, right? But you look at the seats for bikes like this, and they are not cheap. And are we good here or what? Yeah, we're good. You guys ready? Seats aren't cheap, and really that's just only going to make it like a bit more comfortable. I put that pad on. The pad did make a big difference, especially with sweat and overall comfort. So the pad did make a big difference, and it is significantly more comfortable with the pad. But again, that's not really like I didn't want to invest into a long-term solution for that. I didn't find it comfortable at all, and the position is fine. Like I don't mind the forward controls, but when you're sitting in these cruisers, well, specifically this one, I don't know about any others, but what I find is like you're kind of sitting like you're in an office chair, right? So what I'm noticing is all the vibrations and bumps from the road are vibrating into my lower back, and the suspension on this bike isn't that good either, from what I find. So I'm hitting all these bumps, and then I'm getting off the bike, and my back is locking up. It's never happened before. So I'm getting back pain from you know, the bike, the bumps from the suspension vibrating right into my back. And then also, I guess after like a long enough period of time, I get this pain like right in my hip, where my leg, like right at your hip joint there, where your leg meets your torso. It kind of starts to like, I don't know, like seize up. Like it just gets uncomfortable. And neither of these issues have gone away. So on longer rides, I get I end up with back pain, like lower back pain, and I just hate it. I hate getting off the bike and my back is kind of like spasming or just aching. And again, it's probably just me. It's not a common, I don't know if it's a common thing with all cruisers or even all C50s, but this upright position, like sitting like you're in an office chair as opposed to when you're maybe a bit more leaned forward on an adventure bike, is it's just giving me back pain, and I can't stand it. The other thing I miss is I know that you can lean these bikes. Like you can scrape the floorboards on them for sure, but it's not the same on a cruiser as it is on even my 250 dirt bike or my 500. Like it's just not the same to get into those twisties and just like carve those corners, you know. I know some of you guys are gonna say, "Oh, it's fine. Like you just aren't leaning enough." But I am leaning enough, and I'm scraping these pegs, or I'm scraping the floorboards, but it's just not. It doesn't feel the same. Like I can't take corners at the same speeds, and I you know, that probably is me and my inability to ride a cruiser. But that's just another issue I have with this. And the other, so you gotta be like, even here, I gotta be a bit more mindful of of corners like that. And the other issue I have, oh, what's going on? What is this thing? Should we ask if he's good? Is he here? Is he here? No, he's not here. Just went for a ride. Nice, getting him, bud. Anyways, so those are two main things, like right off the bat, that I don't like about the C50, and to me those are like pretty big deals. I just don't have the same kind of fun riding it as I do a bike that is like upright and not upright, but more of that like aggressive stance, you know. Like, don't get me wrong, super comfortable. It's a good bike. Objectively, it's an amazing bike. It's an amazing cruiser, but it's just not for me. And after the first few rides, I noticed that and had that pit in my stomach. And now I gotta sell it. I am selling it. I will make a little bit of extra money selling it because somehow I just can snipe these amazing deals on Kijiji. But just another, you know, mistake in the life of the Honda Baron here. But guys, I would honestly love to hear your thoughts. I know tons of you guys ride cruisers, so is this just like an issue with me? Am I just a big baby? Or are these some concerns that some of you guys share? I know a lot of guys switch bikes all the time. A lot of guys get one bike and they stick with that bike for a long time. So I'm hoping that's going to be what I find with the V-Strom 650. Another Suzuki, so I guess I'm the Suzuki Baron now. I don't know. Maybe I'll change the name to Moto. I don't know. We might change the name, we might not. That's a topic for a different video. But yeah, I'd love to hear you guys' thoughts. Am I wrong? Am I an idiot? Or do you agree? Is it just like, you know, some bikes are not right for some people? Yeah, let me know what you guys think. And I think I've covered everything I don't like. What I do like about this bike, because I mean, come on, I can't just make this video all negativity. Oh yeah, and the other thing I don't like, sorry, back into the negativity there, is the brakes. I think the brakes suck. Guys, don't hate me. Those of you that have this bike, please don't hate me. But the brakes are absolutely garbage. I think it's a drum brake on the rear. Like, what is that? What is going on with that? And the front brake is like, it's not even doing anything. Look at that beautiful waterfall. It doesn't feel like it's doing anything like half the time, right? I just don't understand what's going on with these brakes. Like my 250, you grab a handful of front brake, you're gonna fly off the edge. You lock up the back tire if you push down too hard. On this one, it's like you gotta slam on those binders to get the bike to slow down. Maybe it's just me. I'm not small. I'm not a small dude. So, anyways, now look at all this gravel here. Oh my gosh. Anyways, enough about the negativity. What I do like about this bike is it sounds great. Once I get a straightaway here, I will open it up for you guys a little. I don't know if there's any around here, but it does sound great. It's a great sounding bike, especially with the aftermarket exhaust we got on here. Here, listen to this. I wonder how that translates over into the mic, but so it sounds great. It's great. Like, the build quality is good on this cruiser. It looks great. I do love how it looks. And so I look at the bike and I think, wow, that's a beautiful bike. But in my head, I'm like, I don't like it. So there's a disconnect there. It's very odd, right? So it looks great, sounds great. It's these are super high quality bikes, fuel injected, which is what I wanted in a cruiser. They're very reliable, dead nuts reliable. I've seen a few of them on Kijiji with over 100,000 kilometers. So if you're going to be willing to put in that kind of maintenance, then these bikes can really go. Tires last a while. It's a cruiser, right? A lot of garages know how to work on them. And if you're a chrome guy, I'm not really, but oh my gosh, I'm going to fall off the bike. Jesus. Here, let's see here. It's pretty quick too for 800. Sorry, quick for me coming from coming from a 250. Anyways, guys, yeah, it's if you're looking for the C50, I'm going to make a review about why I do recommend it. It's a great beginner cruiser. It's a great mid-range cruiser. It'll sit on the highway at like 130, 140 kilometers an hour, no big deal, which is like maybe 85 miles an hour, 90, something like that. So it's great. It's a great like smaller touring bike too, Wine King with bags, and you can throw on that thing on the back. And it's also a pretty good 2-up from what I hear. I haven't had it 2-up yet, but it does seem like it has enough power for my fat ass. So I would imagine it's going to have enough power for 2 normal size folks. But and a decent aftermarket. There are a lot of guys that love these bikes, the Suzuki Cruisers. So there's some good forums out there. There's some good Facebook groups, but again, not for me. Do I regret buying it? I don't know. I'm glad that I had the opportunity to try it out and realize that I don't like cruisers. What do I want to try next? If I was going to try another cruiser, I'd maybe get like a Goldwing. That's like, again, long-term goal, long-term bike goal. Africa Twin, Goldwing, some sort of scooter, and a CRF 250L. That's what I need. That's all I need in the garage, right? Maybe a sport bike. I don't know. Sport bikes. I gotta get into sport bikes again, but you guys will be here for that. Anyways, that's what I wanted to share. I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts and opinions on this bike, on cruisers in general, and hopefully I didn't bore you too much with just my random opinions on this Boulevard C50. But that's what I got for today. So if you like this video, hit that thumbs up button. As always, I hope you're having a wonderful day. I hope you're having a wonderful week. I love you guys. I really appreciate you guys. Feel free to subscribe if you want to stay up to date with my future videos, and we'll see you in the next video.